What are stem cells? So you start with a sperm, which meets the egg, and the sperm will inject its DNA into the egg. This forms the zygote, or the fertilized egg, and the first stage in our journey. Now the zygote will then go through a process called cleavage, where it divides in half, then half again, and so on and so forth. However, it maintains its size, merely cutting into pieces much like a pie. The next stage is called the morula, a solid ball of cells created by cleavage. Then the morula, the inside will be pushed out and hollowed out, and it will form the blastula. And lining the blastula are stem cells. Stem cells have the unique ability to form into any kind of cell, such as a heart cell, a brain cell, even an eye cell. This makes them very useful. Let's take a closer look at the heart. Now, the heart itself has only specialized heart cells. And these cardiac cells, seen here, can only produce other heart tissue. Unlike stem cells, they cannot turn into anything other than heart cells. Stem cells are a new form of medicine. They are allowing us to do things in the medical field we never thought possible. For example, let's say you burn your arm so badly that it is just blackened, dead flesh, and you need a skin graft. You can take a stem cell from the healthy part of your skin and remove it, and you can actually grow a new sheet of skin that can be grafted to the burn site. And this skin, because it is from your stem cell, has a very, very low rejection error. You can also do this with organs they have found, such as livers. Let's take a look at the brain. The most intricate part of the human body controls everything we do. Now, look inside the brain, and we see the nerve cells. They're called neurons. They are formed from a cell body surrounded by dendrites. You go down the axon to the axon terminal, and they release electrical charge between one another, and that is what allows our body to function. Now, the unique thing about neurons is that once they die, they are dead for good. Your body cannot naturally grow new neural cells. Stem cells allow us to change that. If you add stem cells to a neuron, you can actually create new neurons, and they will be grown in the brain, and it will allow your brain to recover. This is helping fight diseases such as Alzheimer's that were previously untreatable because they kill your neurons, and before stem cells, we had no way to get them back. stem cells versus cancer. The monster of today's medical world. Let's take a look at how stem cells can be used to fight cancer in a human bone. The bone is filled with marrow. Now let's say you contract leukemia or some sort of blood cancer. Now this would mean you have bad marrow. Therefore, you're going to have trouble making blood cells. But you can actually go to healthy marrow in an adult, and you can pull out a bone marrow stem cell, which can be put into the infected bone after removing the bad tissue, and you can actually grow new healthy marrow. If you cannot find a donor, you can still find stem cells, either embryonic or umbilical cord, that will suffice and will allow you to grow new marrow. However, you will have to deal with some issues with your immune system. Stem cells save lives. Prognosis without stem cell treatment. For me, it was death. Cancer patient Tim Everhart. Thank you.